Previously on Beleaguered Isle. Our party arrived at the until now undiscovered cave entrance to the procedurally generated Penis Mountain. While the Magister was taking a short nap in the dirt, the Executioner attempts to scout ahead with all the stealth and grace of a train wreck, and the party was forced into a short confrontation, resulting in the death of several kobolds and the capture of one. They decided to interrogate it using a tactic we best not describe here, and learn that the kobolds are holding up inside the cave where the Mean One is ruling over them. In true Snook Nukem style, Buck Spunky grows tired of the interrogation and races off into the cave before realizing he doesn't have a torch, and quickly finds himself lost in the darkness. Doing their best impression of a relay race, the Executioner runs in after him, hands off the only torch the party has, and Buck again rushes forward into the main chamber of the Mean One, leaving himself surrounded by kobolds and the rest of the party standing dumbfounded in the dark. Will our party find a way out alive?
All right. So here's the deal. Last week, we advanced to the mouth of the cave and engaged the kobolds outside of a mine shaft that the local inhabitants don't normally, they don't know about. They just thought that it was a group of kobolds living in a cave or something, but it's actually some old mine shaft. In any case, what ended up happening was we had a short engagement with a couple of kobolds at the very front of the entryway, the doorway, and the guys killed those pretty easily, I have to say, and captured one alive. The one alive told them that there's more in there and that there's also the Mean One. And after a lot of unnecessary discourse, they let that kobold go, and he is the one outside walking down the pathway. And he is trudging away, disappointed because he seemed to like Daddy quite a bit.
Yeah, Daddy didn't like him.
So while that exchange was going on, our man Buck Spunky was running down into the darkness in the corridor, trying to see what he could see without a torch or light source or anything. And everyone shouted down the corridor to him like, "Oh, hey, whoa, slow down!" And finally we got a torch, and of course we gave it to Buck. Buck took the torch and ran straight down the rest of the corridor and down the flight of steps at the end, and straight into kobolds. Lots of kobolds, who proceeded to beat him up. Now, Spanx and the Executioner, I think they also lit another torch, did they not?
Don't think so.
Not yet.
No?
Anyway.
They just crowded towards the light, and
I just punched into the darkness and hit something.
At the back of the pack, our choir boy Hardon heard something or felt something come around behind him, and basically took a blind swing at it and killed whatever it was, but now he sees more, and Daddy ran back to support him. So now we have 4 players in the darkness of the hallway up in the top, 2 players against opponents they can't see and don't know what they are, 2 players at the top of the stairs looking down on Buck Spunky, who is surrounded by no less than 5 kobolds and 1 hobgoblin across a chasm in the floor.
So he's in great
Who
shape.
insists
So
that things are going to go differently this game, somehow. So, we have no real way of determining what order to play in with Dirk Looselips now that he's finally back.
Just re-roll it.
He was standing like a stone outside, so I think everybody's going to do an initiative check. Go for it.
Buck, you look like you're in a lot of trouble now that I see where you're actually positioned. It's not a good location to be.
It's fine. Everything's fine. I got this. I've got a plan. As long as the kobolds don't beat me in initiative, I'm fine.
The new initiative is Hardon first, Daddy second, Buck third, Executioner fourth, Dirk Looselips fifth, Spanx sixth, and the kobolds last.
Wow. You lucky SOB, Snook.
Don't you wait till my turn, and it could go very,
If
very
he runs
badly.
away, he prompts 4 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, the fact he gets to do anything at all is an improvement over where he was. Alright, let's kick it off. Who's going?
Alright, hard on is up.
Really?
Unfortunate choice of word.
Alright, Daddy Gasper's in front of me. And we're just in pitch black right now, right?
That's right.
Yeah, there's more kobolds around, isn't there?
Who has the flint?
I don't know. The spears. Anybody's got a spear tip, remember?
I have a spear tip.
Can I use Daddy Gasper's spear tip to try and light a torch?
You can start trying to light a torch, but generally that involves, like, you know, using, like, you're gonna have to hold the torch between your legs or something and, like, try and spark it, and you're not exactly doing yourself any favors in the middle of a combat scenario.
Well, I don't want to be charging forward into that blackness in case any kobolds have moved in.
Okay, so
Well, you
in
could
order to
spark
light
it
a
real
torch,
quick to
though,
get an eye, like, to get a look.
What
Okay,
is
let's
he
do
going to
that.
spark it on?
The wall.
All right.
What are the walls
So you
made
spark the walls. They're just stone.
of? Okay, so I spark it on that wall.
All right. So you spark it on that wall. Ta-da!
Awesome.
But if there's a kobold right next to me, that would prompt an attack of opportunity, correct?
That's
2 of
right.
them.
Yeah. Well,
Alright, I'm gonna punch the kobold.
All
I
right.
can't just grab Daddy's spear, right? Because that would...
I'm not letting it go.
So you get a -2 to hit, and roll it.
Is that a D4? No.
No. That's a D20.
D20 and then I roll for damage if I hit. Yeah, it's decent.
It's decent, but
Is it gonna do anything?
Remember, there's a -2 on that as well.
yes. No, it is not going to do anything. You punch open air.
Noodly armed choir boy.
All right. So, Daddy Gasper, you're up.
all right. So, so I've seen the kobold too. So, I don't know. Can I try and get in front of choir boy?
You can use an action to pull him behind you and step into his
Yeah.
position.
Okay, so I'll make that step there. So I get, do I get a -2?
Yeah. Because you can see
Okay.
his eyes in the darkness. They're glowing.
Okay. Perfect.
Where do we get the pluses and minuses?
At least this is a realistic simulation of fighting in the dark.
Oh, well, yes. Thanks for that, Bucky.
What? What did I do?
Oh, you ran off with the fucking torch.
You're fine. Try being me. I'll swap you.
Yeah,
if you want.
only in relation. We're fine only in relation to you.
Exactly. So quit bitch. Because I'm fine. Everything's great.
You're dead, is what you are.
We'll see. We'll see. A lot's going to happen on my turn, and
Yeah, a lot of bleeding.
I've got about... Yeah, it's going to be about a 90% chance I'm going to fail, but there's 10% for epic, so...
I think you have to hope that the kobolds slip in your blood and fall down.
Okay, what are we
It's
waiting
very...
Yeah.
It's a good possibility.
Okay, so, like, I'm done, so there's nothing... Oh, and I shout, get yourself a torch, you fool boy.
for? Okay, next.
All right, next up. Buck.
Okay. I'm going to enact full defensive as my free action. It's gonna suck. Okay. It's 20 feet. So I'm going to incur 4 attacks of opportunity and jump the gorge and stab the injured hobgoblin with my spear.
Wow.
How do you
This
get...
is either going to fail horribly or it's
be
going to be
epic.
awesome. Okay.
I got a 90% fail rate here. So with that enact, my DC to hit me is 14 is what they got to hit.
All right, so they got to hit 14 to get you, right?
Yeah. So if all 4 of them miss, then I have to roll a jump check, which the DC is 10, and then I have to roll an attack, which I have -4 on.
So,
This doesn't
at this
sound
point, I would like to
statistically
wave.
Throw the
Goodbye.
torch. Drop the torch before you do this, please.
Yeah, don't take the light any further.
Which is also a free action.
We'll watch
All
him
right,
fall
so you
down
drop
the
the
gorge.
torch,
Drop.
and you
drop the
begin to
torch.
move.
Yeah.
And
So,
the
Let's
first
see if I make it
kobold
to this point.
drives forward with a spear to nail you.
Oh, come on!
Boom!
Oh!
You know that failed
So
miserably?
comes the end of the
You
legend.
couldn't have saved that for any other roll. You just had to shut me down right out of the gate.
20 plus 1.
So not only does he hit, and it'll be a critical.
Let's see the damage. Let's see the damage.
So
And that's and that's ×2 because it's a crit.
You're dead.
Oh.
Awesome.
He's not dead. He's in the
not
negative.
dead.
Sorry.
Oh, he's bleeding.
He's bleeding
Yeah.
out.
All right, so that you tense to move, and the goblin or the kobold beside you drives his spear point into your side, lifts you off your feet into the air, and splats you onto the ground.
Okay, Ted, it's your turn. You do it.
I'm not charging through him, I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, damn it! That would have been so awesome.
We'll give you the E for effort.
Do I get a bonus to my AC for being small? Or sorry, did I get a
No.
bonus to my AC for being small?
You're
No.
being stupid.
So you get a bonus.
And what would you have
Whatever.
done?
It was a natural
Honestly.
20.
Not ran away without the.
I would have
the rest of the group.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my
one
situation,
right there.
we're talking about present
One
tense, not
torch.
past. Okay.
You're saying the mistake was made before, he's talking about now.
Yeah.
Well, I just would have to say.
Accept my
Yeah,
death like a man.
Yeah, okay.
Which is exactly what I did. Thank you.
If,
That's all right.
If nothing
Yep.
else, I'd better move up into the stairwell to make some room for people.
Shouldn't
So
you execute something, executioner?
I'll try. So I'm gonna go to here, and then attack the guy to the. How do I ping? What's the ping button? That guy.
Question, are we walking down these stairs or up these stairs?
Down. It's going lower.
It's an Escher scare test.
All right, so you move lower. and that's going to prompt attacks of opportunity, I think, right?
How?
Actually, we've determined that that's
no,
not
there's
okay.
no way. How's that going to happen?
I have the rule in front of me, right?
So any
He's
character...
not moving. He's moving into the threat range, but not moving through the threat range.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay?
It
So,
wouldn't make
yeah,
sense
that's
that
what it
every
is.
time you go to attack something, you give them an opportunity to attack you.
You attack you get attacks of opportunity if you withdraw a full round, you do not get an attack of opportunity if you, quote, withdraw a full round action. They do not get that. It's got to be a 5-foot step. Okay.
Yeah. So continue on.
Technically, you should get the attack of opportunity if you're running in and going, ah!
All right, so Ted's charged
Not so
forward, down the stairs. What are you doing?
Right.
You're
I was
attacking.
trying to attack the dude, and I
And-
totally whiff.
You executed
Yes,
nothing.
the executioner does need practice.
So
Take
the executioner
a few
swings his axe and swings. Okay, who's next?
That would be me.
That would be Dirk, who is all the way
He's
outside
a billion
and
miles
suddenly
away.
comes to life.
Meanwhile,
Well, he could kill the kobold that's outside.
He could, but that kobold currently is just trudging away unarmed.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He's just waking up after sniffing the dirt.
his face has been implanted in the dirt for 16 hours.
So they let him go mercifully, and now Mike's just gonna kill him.
He just says,
Wow.
go off! No!
No. I can do a running charge and run like 60 feet in a turn, can I? Something
You
like
can
that.
run.
You can
Yeah,
move quad your movement speed if you just flat out run.
So that would be 120 feet in a turn.
Yep.
Yep, if it's unobstructed.
But you could run to the
Everybody
corner and
measure it
then
now.
run in. That's lots.
Yeah.
Ah. Go back. Son of a...
Just run through the wall.
Well, may I remind, he can't see down that hallway.
And
It's
he's
90
hot.
to the
I'm gonna run
doorway.
to here.
All right, move your marker. That's acceptable.
Canadian
How do you move the marker?
likes
Click and drag.
Click it and drag it.
Oh.
Do it. And
Alrighty.
let the English see you do it.
All right. So Dirk, standing there, staring at nothing, suddenly wakes up and charges forward at full speed. He goes straight past the bewildered kobold and straight towards the mouth of the cave at full run.
And stops.
And stops. All right, Spankalicious, you're up.
Love how he doesn't
Alright,
even push himself off. He's just like... What's
I
Spanky
need to
do?
do at least that.
All
Johnny,
right.
we're being left in the hallway.
I know.
Well, I can't attack around the executioner, so let's jump down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's not too high.
Only the brave.
Yeah, so you
Shouldn't
jump down.
you
That's
leap?
fine.
Leaping
Is that
attack.
still a ledge? Is he still above him?
It's only one story.
No, what he landed
Right,
on.
but what he's
so,
on now, like, is that...
I think it's rubble.
It's just a pile of crap there. Yeah, rubble.
Oh, okay.
He jumps into the kobold's latrine.
Okay. So
All right,
can I
so you
actually
can
perform a
attack
leap
as well.
strike?
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
Snook, what's the ruling on that? I don't
on
know
that.
leap strike rules.
Sorry, what? Leap strike? I think it's +2 to damage, -2 to hit, I guess. I'm assuming it would fall under charge.
Yeah.
All right.
Use those rules. Let's go.
Hit, yay or nay?
What? -3.
No, that's not a hit.
Yeah, I have low strength.
You miss him.
Oh dear.
Actually, I need to go back a step. This kobold that you're attacking is flanked
this is
Yay,
true.
we flanked
Good
it.
call.
Oh, and I was flanked too. Not that it matters.
It doesn't matter. You're
Not
down
that
anyway.
it matters. All right, so that gives him a plus. What I forget what it is though.
2.
+2.
It's 2.
Does
That's
that
good
not
enough.
also give
That's a hit.
attack
Roll
of
for damage.
opportunities?
Well, there's my
Ah.
damage. Figure out your pluses for the leap strike from there.
It should be +2 to damage, so it's 3 damage.
Alright.
Any damage bonuses for an attack behind?
No.
Not unless you're sneaking. But it doesn't really matter because Spank just dives off the stairs, lands in the pile of refuse, and drives. What do you got? The stick now? Drives his heavy stick through the back of the skull of the kobold and pushes him down into the floor.
That's the fiercest stick I've ever seen!
All right.
Oh, goodness.
So now it's the kobold's turn. The kobold on the executioner's left. Attacks the executioner. Oops, wrong bonus.
No, I like
On
that.
there. But it's, he scrapes his hands on the cave wall and is hurt.
Nice.
The kobold to your right moves into range and breaks off to attack Spanx on this side.
Remember, I also have the -2 for the leap strike.
The leap strike, right. So, Spanx,
That's probably a hit.
your armor class is 10, so that's definitely a hit. And they're still using those stone-headed spears, so... Oh, lucky you! He stabs at you with the spear, but it just glances off you. You're just like, what was that? Was that a fly?
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. Tattered,
Jenny's
cloth
talking very
Tattered
masculine.
robes.
That's
Maybe
Well,
it's
she's a
been
bit of a
hard life.
tomboy. Alright, so the next kobold moves into position on the executioner.
Oh,
And swings the spear like a club, smashing him in the arm for 3 points of damage.
Good day.
So, next, the last kobold moves into position. Banks. Oh my god.
what the hell?
That's good.
I call hacks.
You're like the roll
Wow.
king tonight. What's going on?
So it smashes him for 4 points of damage. Her for 4 points of damage.
So Spanx is taking a spanking.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yep.
So, at this point, the kobolds have all gone. And the
Well, I
hobgoblin
hate to be a
across the
stickler,
chasm.
but there's 2 kobolds next to me.
They already went. Oh, sorry. Those kobolds, yes. Hang on a sec. Let me finish down
Oh,
the-
those
the
ones.
grotto here. So the hobgoblin begins hobbling over to the right and disappears from view. He's outside the range of the torch.
I still see him.
Fine.
Our torch got a lot
I know where
shitty.
he is by where the blackness is. Yeah.
All right. So now, Daddy gets attacked. He sees the eyes bobbing in the darkness in front of him and knows that it's coming.
Oh, shit.
Goop.
A spear shoots out of the darkness and stabs you in the shin for 3 points of damage.
At least it wasn't a critical.
A second spear jabs out of the darkness at Daddy Gasper. This one he catches and dodges. Do a strength check.
I like how this is supposed to be a menial thing that just people just do. It's like, oh, go shoo away some kobolds.
Just make noise.
I
They'll leave. Don't worry.
I don't think that the average person goes charging into the darkened cave when they're told to go scare away the kobolds, so...
I think it'd be pretty scary. 12-year-old boy running at you, screaming, with the torch in his hand? I'd be fucking terrified.
I'd just let him go down the dark cave by himself. Obviously, the problem solves itself.
All right, Daddy pulls the spear out of the hands of whatever stabbed it at him. You're armed.
All right.
And I have your old spear, right, Daddy?
I guess so.
And that is the first round of the evening. So we begin again at Hardon. You're up.
Daddy, you didn't kill a kobold last round, did you?
No. I missed.
So we still have 2 there.
Look how that conversation's going on while we're just standing in front of it. Did you kill it? No, I didn't kill it. Okay, I'll show you again.
Okay, so can Daddy and I swap spaces again?
Yeah.
This is like that scene in the movies where they fight back to back and they keep spinning around in circles and lashing out whatever's in front of them. That's totally what's happening here.
Except they realize
Except
they're
it's a
back-to-back
pig
kobolds
farmer
and
and
they're
a
hitting each
choir
other.
boy.
Can I brush my spear to light a spark and then attack?
Yeah, you did it the last time.
Okay, so that's what. But I'm
I'll
gonna
allow it to
attack
drop
right as I see
your
the
penalty
spark.
to -1.
All
So
right.
you're going to get a -1 penalty.
So, can I see my spark, please?
Well, you know where they
Okay,
are.
so he's still there.
It'd be funnier if it was like, instead of kobolds, it was like 2 ogres or something.
All right. I assume you're fighting with that spear, so you drive the point forward, you feel it dig into something. Roll for damage. And it's 1d6, -1. Plus your strength bonus.
Every time it sparks, the monsters get bigger and turn into something nasty.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
I'd be throwing those spears away so fast.
Alright, works out to be... Okay, so 1d6 plus strength bonus.
-1.
-1?
Yeah.
Hang on, no, not on the damage. Not on the damage, sorry. So, 1d6, sorry, yes, the spear is made of stone. The head of it is made of stone. -1 to the damage, so 1d6 -1 plus whatever your strength bonus is.
Doesn't he have to do a hit roll?
You just did.
You already did it.
You rolled 15, it hits.
Oh. Oh, it didn't roll down for me. Didn't auto roll down. My bad.
Sorry, the stream will do it for you if you win.
Nice.
You're on a roll, man.
All right. The spear tip doesn't only just drive into something, it seems to drive right through and out the other side. And hot, sticky fluid gushes all over your hands.
And I lick it.
Ew.
Which is not unusual for the choir boy, I'm sure.
Licking it.
The gushy stuff or the licking it?
All of it.
Either.
The whole thing.
Oh.
Thrusting forward, going through it like butter, getting covered in the sticky goo, and then licking it. Alright. Alright, we can move on now.
Cross the threshold.
All right. So, Daddy, you're up.
Sensing that Dirk and Choir Boy have likely got this all wrapped up,
Handled.
I'm going to, handled. I'm going to make my way towards the torch. Okay, so let's see how far I can move here.
Up.
Okay, 30-foot move to here.
Why is everything
And
you cannot be viewed in Google?
what should I do here?
Well, you can jump down, or you can run up behind the executioner, one or the other.
I will jump down and try and support Spanx.
Alright, so Daddy Gasper runs down and jumps down beside the little girl to help her. And the choir boy screams over his shoulder, "Where are you going?" Alright, next up, Buck. Roll to see if you manage to stabilize on your own.
10% chance.
Oh.
Oh, yeah!
Is that the wrong 10%?
No, well, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
So. I would assume higher is better, as it normally is.
And here I was hoping you were dead.
Alright, so you are not going to drop hit points anymore.
I accidentally hit him with the stick.
Well, one of them might just turn around and attack him again. He is threatening lying there on the floor in the fetal position.
Yeah. You might miss the kobold and hit his corpse with a wild swing, with an wild overhand swing.
Does happen.
We've already, well, yeah, I might roll a 1. I was going to say, we've already killed Snook once, though, so I really shouldn't go after him.
Alright, the executioner's
I'm a little
up.
boy, you perv.
Alright, well, I'll try again at attacking the guy in front of me. Probably failing miserably, but oh well. Did you see that pause on the one?
Looks like a hit.
Did you see that pause on the one? I was like, oh no, and then it went.
Well, no, that won't be critical.
Alright. The executioner connects with his axe.
No
And does 4.
Well, there is, but I think
Strict
4's
bonus.
already got it. There's another 1.
The axe crushes down straight through the kobold. And nearly
So
splits him in
hard the
two.
torch seems to float through the air.
I need to move it out of the way so I can get to the kobold.
Quick, somebody take a picture. That's baby's first execution.
Hey, I killed one outside, damn it. I split him in half.
The next person up.
Is Mr. Loose Lips.
Mr. Loose Lips. Loop Lips.
So,
Luke Lip.
if I light a torch and move, that would be my shit
Yeah,
right there,
that would be
right?
your whole move. Yep.
Still a good idea.
Light a torch and move 30 feet.
It's still a good idea.
Not like what Mr. Spunky did.
Okay.
And
No,
move into
I'll finish
position.
Contact the
myself.
square.
You can move 30 feet.
Well, you can't see
Well,
where
you
he's
have to
moving.
block the screen.
You show him
Oh,
where
hang
he's
on.
moving,
I
he
got
can,
this.
he can do it.
I got this.
And the mysterious corpse of the kobold disappears.
Dun dun dun.
There he is! Whoa!
Actually, there's two of them sitting right there.
One that got punched and one that got impaled.
Okay.
I'm a real
End of my
choir
turn.
boy!
Alright, Spankalicious, you're up. Things aren't looking good.
Well,
Do something amazing.
these things need to die, so I guess I'll be attacking this guy here.
Well, you can go full
Alright,
defensive.
roll it.
You can go full defensive and then maybe not die when they swing
Yeah,
at
it's
you.
+4.
Okay, so what does that do to my attack roll? Or do I lose my
+4 to
attack
your...
roll?
You'd lose your attack.
You'll
You're full
ditch your
defensive.
attack to try and not die.
Okay, that sounds good.
You mean you don't want to try and jump over the gorge?
Yeah, run through them.
Sounds like a really bad idea.
Give them 2 attack of opportunities with bonus to hit, and jump over the gorge and attack the guy that's no longer in the chair. I think that is your best move.
But maybe he just wants to sit in the chair.
It's true. He rushes all the way over there, sits down in the chair, and says, "Okay, boys, go ahead."
Hey, I'm bleeding. I need some rest.
Yeah. So
That's right.
clearly full
That looks like a
defensive for
lazy
him.
boy.
All
I
right.
got a limp.
So
You
he's going to get a
jumped
plus
in.
4.
Going to the kobolds now, eh?
So now we do go to the kobolds, and the kobold in front of Spanx goes for it, driving his spear point forward.
God damn it.
Oh!
Where the hell are you pulling these rolls out of? Oh.
The RNG.
Oh!
The only girl in your group is skewered right in the chest.
Not in like the
Between-
good way.
Right in the
Between or
titty.
one side or the other?
That is some bad penetration.
Roll a d20, and if you're over 10, we'll say it's on the right. If you're under 10, we'll say it's on the left.
Hey, how about we just say it's in the chest and go on?
If you're 10, 11, or 9, it's in the middle.
Who cares? Let's go.
Roll it.
It doesn't matter.
Just go. It's no.
Wait. We got to roll for nipple piercings.
Oh God.
There, it's on the left.
God, you're actually fucking rolling that?
Alright. So Spanx
The left
is down.
has
Takes us
if
3
I'm
nights to
facing
kill 4
or...
kobolds.
Alright. The kobold facing Daddy, who is horrified that the little girl to his left has been stabbed in the chest.
He gasps.
Blocks the kobold's next attack completely, just like Urgh! Alright. Kobold 2 at the executioner's left has a go at him. What is your executioner? Oh. If he hadn't had a +1 bonus because he's a kobold, he wouldn't have hit you. But it's okay. You're the executioner, and you just glance it off like. Ugh! All right. Kobold facing hard-on. Moves into the corridor. Attacks hard-on. Hard-on takes one in the shoulder. 4 points of damage. Second kobold advances into view. And stabs forward with his spear. And you managed to avoid it.
Of course I am. I'm a choir boy. We
Fairly
know
nimble
how to
choir
avoid
boy.
things trying to penetrate us.
One choir boy must drop his hip. Well, there we go. Danger.
I got it. All right, and we're back to the start. Hard-on, you're up.
Alright, well, it's payback time, bitches. I will just stab with my awesome stone spear. At the kobold. Oh, you fucking cock.
The kobold blocks it.
He's blowing all the good roll juju there.
Daddy, you're up. I forget.
Alright,
you get a
I will
spear or
attack
a
the
stick?
kobold in front of me.
Roll it.
Daddy.
Boom!
Nice. Roll it for damage.
Ooh.
Daddy don't like. And then it's a 1d6 minus 1 plus my strength.
Was that not
Okay.
a critical though?
No,
No, it
wasn't
wasn't
a natural
critical.
20.
It's not natural. Either way, that's a lot of damage.
Well, I'm just saying some weapons are like 19 to 20. They got a range on them. Just didn't know.
Oh.
Not with that crappy spear. Anyway, He just takes the little tiny spear that, is so small to him and just using it like a poker, jabs it straight through the kobold's eye. In one straight motion.
You eat my
And he
pigs,
drops
that's
like
what
a
you
little sack
get.
of potato.
You kill my girl, you spear my girl, that's what you get.
He starts with the
The girl's
pigs.
a pig?
Then he goes with the girl. Priorities.
All right.
It's priorities,
All right.
bro.
Buck, it's your turn, but you're unconscious. So no.
So that means it's Ken's turn.
That means it's the executioner's turn.
Who's
The
gonna-
executioner turns his cowled head towards the kobold and... Boom! Roll for damage.
Do it. Do it.
Double boom.
Do it. Yeah.
You lay open its chest. It falls to its knees and tries vainly to put its guts back into its stomach before falling over and dying.
That's 3 boys. 3 executed. Yeah.
Whatever, I'm at 3.
I think you're winning.
I think I'm at 3. I'm at 2 or 3.
You're at 2.
So,
Dirk, you're up.
I think you're at 2.
Alright. I draw my... That's a weird... Yeah, anyway. I draw
Your
my
stick.
stick that has a bone attached to it that I put a bone
yes.
on, if you remember.
That's right.
Oh, I remember.
Gives me
I
a
remember
+1
now.
damage, -1 to hit.
Yeah.
So,
You gonna go give him a boner? Is that what you're gonna do?
yeah, and I'm going to roll for a hit on the kobold right in front of Hardon, between Hardon and me.
So wait a minute. You are trying to bone
He's
the
flanking.
kobold
Ooh, nice.
with a hard-on the other side.
Nice. Roll for it. Damage time. He slams the stick forward and the bone drives into the kobold's flesh.
Yeah!
There's
boneless
now a pile of 3 kobolds there.
The kobold expires in a painful spasm.
They're lumping up right there.
There is a little kobold pile. The last kobold was standing roughly
Do I
equal
get
to
any
your chest.
more, do I get any more range of vision down that hallway?
Oh yeah, you should
And also
actually.
down the both hallways?
All right, so that is Dirk's move, and now Spanx, who is unconscious, has to roll for stabilization.
What
D100.
am I rolling here?
D100.
Oh, Sponge.
Not quite.
So it's a 10% chance of stabilization, right?
Okay, it's -1.
You have to get it over negative. You have to get it over. Yeah, you can suffer
90.
negative 1 hit point right now.
And
Currently
it's got to
at
exceed what
negative
he's got,
5.
right?
Got to go down to negative 10.
Yeah, we got a little bit of time.
All right. So,
Hang on, Jenny! Hang on!
the kobold's turn.
Eat my pigs.
The
I
kobold
got
in
the
front
wrong way
of
around. Pigs eat humans.
the kobold in front of Daddy Gasper snarls at Daddy and turns. Begins moving.
Okay.
Mounting an attack of opportunity. Roll it.
Only if it's more than a 5-foot step.
He's dashing out. He's going.
Do I get any bonus to that, or I think it's just a regular attack roll?
It's a regular attack.
Missing.
And
Oh.
you miss him. You grasp out and catch only air, and he drives forward. All right,
Can you trip over my body?
Buck, you need to roll a dice right now.
Oh,
Here's how
shit.
it's gonna go. You're gonna roll a D100, Your aim is to get as high as possible.
His aim doesn't impact the roll.
Oh, okay.
So click that mouse carefully. Ah!
Not what you wanted.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
All
terrible.
right. The kobold trips over trips over
I'm
Buck's
going
body
down the hall with it.
and tumbles into him. The momentum carries them both forward.
Oh, fuck.
Now the kobold scrambles to grab the edge.
But Mr. Spunky.
It's not so lucky.
The kobold grabs the edge. You got one more chance, man. Roll your D100.
Oh, Buck.
Yay,
Oh my
bye-bye.
God. The kobold does not get entangled with you, and Buck goes over the edge. And the kobold is hanging onto the edge down here.
So I have lost sight of Buck. He's vanished.
And Buck disappears from sight.
Buck, no!
Hang on, I need a short break.
You had it coming.
Intermission.
Intermission. Somebody
I'm ready
sing
to
some
reroll.
intermission song.
We enjoy that it offers the best available
Do
tolling
do do do
in the
do
Rockies.
do 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 do.
Sorry, I just had to let some dogs in. Alright, so. Out of the edge of the torchlight steps the tall, dark
Handsome.
goblinoid that we saw in the beginning. He steps out into the open, growls, and then rattles a rusty but once finely made sword on the edge of his shield. A wooden shield with a strange symbol on it. Black, tattered leather armor, and with the same symbol as on the shield on it. And he rattles that on the shield, sort of hunches down, and gives you the, come on.
Gives you the come hither.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it.
All right, and that's. Oh wait, hang on a sec. All right. So the last kobold in the corridor up here goes into defensive and begins backing up, growling the whole time. All right, Hardon, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a run down the stairs.
Okay. Are you like straight up like running? You can move double, I think it is, with just with.
I'm gonna do like a jog.
All right, so you can get all the way up to the executioner. Yep.
Right there.
You can do that, but that's the full move. All right. Next up is Daddy.
All right.
This is a big daddy
this,
from what's it called? Kick-Ass. Whenever I say that his name is Daddy.
Okay, I'll try and stabilize Spanx. Do I have to do anything special to do that aside from waste a turn? Or do I have to do some kind of healing check? Yeah, okay, I'll do
special
that.
aside from waste a turn. You know, because
It's just a girl.
Because it's a total waste to keep him alive.
It's just burning a turn to bind his wounds, or her wounds.
All right.
All right. So that's Daddy's move. Buck, you're in a hole. Executioner, it's you.
Okay. Should I go attack the big guy, or should I go see whether or not Snook's hanging on and save his butt?
I would say maybe go and swat that kobold there.
Yeah, I suppose it's pretty vulnerable. Why not? I imagine in the process I'd probably see anyway.
+4 to hit. Roll it. Plus all regular bonus too.
Don't miss.
He didn't. He slices down, severing the poor creature's fingers. It squeals and disappears into the darkness below.
And it's just dark. I don't see
body down
anything
there to
else.
cushion its fall.
There's probably a long.
I'm more
Don't hear it hit anything.
I'm more thinking by some random fluke, if Snook was still alive, I just drop that thing on him.
Somebody grab the torch and drop it down.
In case you guys haven't noticed, I've already changed my name to the new generated name.
Okay. Nice. Nice. I didn't even notice. Very good.
Gunner, Dark Holer.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. So, now is Dirk.
My turn. Alrighty, I'm gonna go and attack this kobold here. I don't like leaving stuff behind, and it looks like they should be able to handle it.
I agree.
I'm gonna roll.
Gotta clean up the mess.
And yeah.
And
I need
swings his
to
stick,
light
but the
range.
kobold blocks
in
it.
Light
here?
range.
Oh, yeah, new range. Sorry.
Ooh. What have you found?
A nest. The nest that we probably should have gone and cleaned out first.
Yeah, it's fine. We're just heading right for the boss
Wasn't that
fight.
when
it's
Buck
fine.
Spunky... When Buck
actually,
Spunky ran down the hallway, fell down the stairs.
There's a very strong, pungent smell in this room, coming from this room.
Oh, that's the
Smells like
Magister's
Jack.
room.
Is it dank?
The Magister's after the poo.
Yeah. The poop room.
He's already lined up. He's going the right way. He just followed his nose.
I'm the scat man.
Toucan Sam over there.
Alright. So now, it's Spanx. Who gets to roll. Buck forgot to roll his... Why is Buck rolling?
Why would...
Redo it. I'm generating with your assistant DM over here for the new character.
So ignore
okay.
Bucks. Keep going.
So,
Spanx is stabilized.
Spanx is stabilized. Great, now it's the kobold's turn.
They're dead.
All right.
Oh, that kobold. Never mind.
So he hobbles into range and swings a mighty overhand blow with the sword.
Here comes
And,
the crit.
There's a roll coming. I'm sure.
It is coming.
Eventually.
Oh,
What?
Number, what's that, the third one?
Oh my
Is that the
god,
third or the
probably.
fourth one?
That is the... I think
Tax
third.
detected.
I think third. In what can't be more than 20 rolls. Ow. So I'm...
Slashes down.
I'm gonna be lying down here, boys.
That's a double, right?
It's double, therefore.
Yeah, that is a double. Alright, he slashes down, cutting through the fabric of his cowl and down his chest. The executioner drops to the ground in a heap.
It was feeling great. Don't worry about it, guys.
It's alright, I got this. Carboy Kung Fu coming right up.
Alright, so the other kobold has a go at Dirk. And Dirk blocks it and growls back at the kobold. Ah! And now it's Hardon's turn.
Okay. Can I pick up the torch and throw it at the hobgoblin?
No! Don't move that torch!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, we only have the one lit. No, it's okay.
You
Watson
can throw
has
your
one lit.
spear.
Yeah, we can't see Watson. We're
Yes,
downstairs.
I will throw my spear.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna throw my spear. Throw my spear.
Alright. So you get a dexterity bonus to a thrown weapon. And that's it. So roll it.
Fuck off!
Perfect.
And the spear
Spear go
sails
down the
over
hole.
his shoulder and down into the gorge.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
You can't move, you've just done it. Alright. So
What
next
is with
up
these rolls to...
is Daddy. Daddy Gasper.
You guys don't fret too much. There's 49 more lives after Snook already burned one. We're still in good shape.
Alright, so is the hobgoblin, he's just medium-sized, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're even with him.
I'd really like to have that shield, but anyway,
We'll go pick it up
I'm
at the
gonna
bottom
go
of the
for
gorge
it.
later.
I'm gonna go
It's
for the
fine.
bull rush. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna knock him. I'm gonna try and bull rush him.
Attaboy.
Alright.
Well, we gotta go
Here
recover.
comes the critical attack of opportunity.
We gotta go
Yeah, no
recover
kidding.
Buck Spunky anyway, right? Like, we can't just leave him at the bottom of a hole. Take him home, bury him.
Alright.
So,
We could.
roll your strength check with your strength bonus and your charge bonus.
Well, what
this
is it?
gives?
Okay,
It's
so are you
just a
gonna make...
D20 with a strength bonus and a charge bonus. The charge bonus is 2, your strength bonus is whatever your strength bonus is, and there's no, it's just against what he rolls, and he doesn't get a strength bonus.
That's not so good. Oh,
That's even
okay.
worse. It works.
Okay, but okay,
leaves
so
it-
I provoke an attack of opportunity. So you got to make that roll against
Yes,
me.
I gotta make that roll first. So give me 2 seconds. And his attack, he tries to swing, but the pommel of his sword gets caught on your back, and he fumbles it. He gets lifted off his feet and launches into the darkness. Ah!
Now
you guys are gonna be so embarrassed.
Son's a bitch.
When you bring the torch over, and it's like a 5-foot drop.
That would have been epic. It's like a little bath pool. It's not actually a hole, right?
Jesus Christ.
But I think I would have noticed that when I took out the other kobold, probably. But yes, that would be, in Monty Python style, effing awesome.
So, that's good. It's now my turn, is
So
that
now-
not correct?
That is correct, sir. Do your worst.
I'm gonna swing my stick with a bone again.
Ooh. He bites the bone and pushes it away. Ah! Try it. Alright.
No dice.
Spanx is unconscious. And it's the kobold's turn. The kobold counters.
Wait. I have a stabilized roll before all that.
Oh, yeah, roll it.
Not very good.
Nope.
Yep. -1. Alright. So the kobold counters and stabs the spear forward.
I gotta go.
And it just bounces off Dirk.
So Choir Boy pissed himself and is now inconsolably, uncontrollably hiding in a corner.
So Hardon, after having failed his attacks and witnessing all this death, crumples on the floor and begins weeping like a little girl. The little girl that's in the group is actually unconscious because she's been stabbed in the left boob. All right.
Like a real woman.
Like a real woman. Like a real woman. All right. So it's Daddy's turn.
Okay, I'll move to stabilize the executioner.
Good call.
You'll be okay, buddy. You just be a little bit more ugly after this.
All right. And the next person up is the executioner, who is stabilized but not conscious. Dirk, you're up.
Fucking crowd.
Oh, God.
Try an overhand swing, and you miss. The kobold retaliates and connect. No, what is he doing? Why? No. And fails. Okay.
Swish, 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 swish.
Hardon, still crying. Gasper, what are you doing?
I guess I'll make my way, like, do I hear this fighting?
Oh yeah, you can still hear the fighting.
Alright, well, make my way, I'll dog trot my way up. To 5.
Yeah, you can get to about there.
So that I can get to there, so. Is that about right?
That's about right. Okay, Buck, still dead. Executioner, still
coming, Dirk.
unconscious. Dirk, it's your turn. Go.
Tell me that's a hit.
It scrapes off the kobold's tanned armor shirt, if you could call it that. It's really more like tan rags. But it doesn't appear to hurt him. The kobold retaliates.
Connecting.
Scratches your arm with his spear blade as you manage to move out of the way.
We gotta take these DM hacks away from Bromley.
No shit.
Yeah, I say.
And when he's not rolling 20s, he's rolling
Cheat
19s.
bastard.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Hardon, still crying. Daddy, it's your turn.
Right, I get this pile of bodies, and
And that's it.
How do I
He's a
support this
full-size
guy?
man. You can't get by him.
yeah. Alright. Let me fight. Get me in there. I got no room. Let me at him.
Buck, still dead. Executioner, still unconscious. Dirk, your turn.
Attack!
Oh my God, he connects.
Yes, roll it.
You disappoint.
The bone.
I have a +1 bone, though. +1 bone.
2.
He stabs the bone forward on the end of the stick, and it jabs into the kobold, who squeals in pain. And the kobold backs against the cave wall, holding its hand up to the wound, looks at the blood, looks at Dirk, looks at the blood, slides down the floor to the floor.
These guys only have 2 hit points? Wow.
That guy did. It was random.
Aw.
+1 bone.
+1 bone.
I swear, the DMs. I swear,
Good.
the DMs did not feel at all sorry for the half-dead adventuring party.
That's fine. Well, I'm surprised we
All
didn't
right.
wipe. Based on how we left off at the end of last week, I thought everybody's dead.
All right. So, Before everybody wants to take off, we will end this session with loot and searching the room and doing what they want to do up here.
Alright, so loot.
All of the kobolds are wearing some form of hide that they've taken from like deer and whatnot, and it's roughly tanned and sewn together in bits and pieces.
Does it serve as hide armor?
It serves as light leather armor.
That can actually fit us.
The kids can fit what's on, but it's so tattered, like it's so piecemeal that it'll take 2 kobolds' armor to make one armor for to put together enough coverage for one kid.
I'm doing it.
For a full-grown man, it'll take 4.
4
at least. So there's this
form-fitting armor.
Strip
this
4
leather armor bits,
and it's plus 1. You said, right?
Leather armor is once you can get it all together. Like you're not going to be able to, because you got to cut it all to bits right now. You're not going to be able to make leather out of it. So
you have to make a crafting check for that, actually.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to take this stuff home before you can do anything with it.
Let's just get the loot divvied.
All right. So there's 10 kobolds. Divide up the patches of leather, however you guys want.
Ryan's character should get 1 childlike automatically.
Well, somebody's gonna have to remind him, but sure, let's give it to him.
Yeah.
Because he'll
Plus
fit it.
Spanx should get 1.
Spanx will fit, so give Spanx 1.
I thought he said 2 for the child, 4 for the adults.
Yes, you're correct.
Well, let's still do it then.
Yeah.
What's everybody's AC right now? Of the big people?
Mine is 11.
I'm 13.
So you're not getting it, because yours is too high. 11 is 1 below me, so take 4, Johnny.
Oh, okay, sure.
And then you're at 12, I'm already at 12. And then, you know what, I'll just take 1 leather, and you take 1 leather, Watson, and then we've got it divvied up so we can sell them or do whatever, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that leather and crap is all we find?
Plus, all right, they're all spears. There are 10 of those spears with the not graphite, flint heads on them, and one of them is carrying a wooden club, which is like a heavy, crudely made club, and
is that like a 1d6?
They're all wearing little bits of like twine with pretty stones and things like that on them.
Any value? Or do I need to do a quick appraise or what?
Well, you would have to appraise them, yes, or have them appraised. But they're all wearing at least a necklace, and a couple are wearing armlet.
Okay.
Armbands.
They gotta be light enough, we'll just pick them up. How many are there?
10 of the necklaces, 3 of the armlets.
Yeah, that weighs nothing. Okay, so search of the poop room reveals...
Alright. The poop room is literally a room filled with offal.
Okay.
At this point, Dirk
if that's all I'm seeing... How many poops are there?
Spear stats? 1d6?
-1.
You got the club. 1d6, -1?
The club is a regular regular cudgel. So whatever that is in the player's handbook. And then there's a wooden chest sitting beside the chair.
I'll open the chest.
You open the chest. And inside you find...
critical roll.
You find that it's not in fact a chest, but it's a mimic.
No.
And it eats everyone.
No. You find 4 silver coins with markings on them that you've never seen before. And inside the strongbox, he finds a small book.
All right. I'll take her.
Strange.
Can I I'll just kind of leaf through it a little bit. strange characters. I'm not really...
Maybe a spare book?
Not likely.
Doesn't matter, the only one who can identify it as a spell book is at the bottom of a hole right now.
Could I...
Why don't I... What is spellcrafting? Could I take a spellcrafting? Could I do a spellcrafting check?
Only if you're trained in it.
Yeah, only if you have the ability, and right now we have no feats. So all you can do is take it.
Can I add more bones to my stick?
Yes, you can. If you want to make it into like a mace, go for it. We'll have a little...
I want to see if I can.
Alright, so let's do a crafting check here.
But I gotta roll 100?
No, roll a d20, and it's against your, what is it?
Intelligence.
Snook, is it intelligence? Yeah. So whatever your intelligence check is, or your intelligence bonus. Alright, so roll your dice with your +1, and I'll tell you whether they successfully put it together. You make a solid, bone-headed mace out of your stick, and multiple bones jammed together and slammed into each other to make a very tight-fitting, heavy weight on the end of the shaft. Your new weapon does. A mace is 1d8. Your new weapon does 1d8 minus 1.
Neat.
And what's my to hit? Do I have any penalties, modifiers now?
There's no penalty now.
Woohoo!
Not bad. Not bad.
Very nice.
I took my stick and I've upgraded it twice, bitches.
It's like Dead Island.
Alright, it is like Dead Island. Alright, so at this point we have all the loot collected from this level. What are we doing?
Well, I would assume we're gonna
rest.
I assume we're all gonna med up here, and that'll be our break point now.
There's not been a hobgoblin on this island for 200 years. No, that can't be what you saw. Just somebody having a laugh. A trick of the shadows.
A trick of the shadows.
Teabag,
Well, I
I'm
shoved
gonna
that
get Teabag
shadow.
to talk to the sheriff. Teabag, tell him.
All he's gonna say is the mean one!
I'm the magister.
Why did you bring one of those things here?
That's
supposed to scare them away, not take pets.
Let's
The
survive the
dripping
dripping ball test. See,
ball.
I made this dripping balls bone mace. It's magical.